Romantic love stories that end in parting. Heavy Black Heart 5. From the many shock that affected her heart, she forgot what she wanted to tell him. He asked her a lot about the reason for calling her, but she strayed from him, and found him apologizing to her and that he would talk to her as soon as he had the right opportunity. How could Hato wait for an opportunity to talk to her? And he was the one who was creating opportunities to see her and talk to her in the universe. That entirety of him is mutated in her own person. The girl was convinced that there was something wrong with him, and that her heart did not lie about what he felt about her lover, but how can she know what's on his mind? She entered her room, closed the door tightly, and sat remembering how they had been in the previous days. The last contact she had from him was a week ago, and the first change between them was, she began to hold herself accountable for mistakes that she might have made against him, but she did not find what should be done if she did not find anything to come out of her hand but to wait. She waited for him, but her tears overcame her, her feelings betrayed her, and she proceeded in tears. How could their love story, which lasted for years, be involved in this way? She does not want to lose him. How can she lose him when the universe and life have become for her all that is well? How can she catch her breath with the life and lover of her heart away from her? And if her phone rang, she was terrified to pick it up, and if it had her lover's number, she opened it immediately, as he finally called in her, and as soon as she greeted her, she heard a strange voice from her, a voice she had not known before. A friend told her the voice said, "The money of this phone was injured in an accident on the highway, and there is only this number on his phone." The girl was shocked by what she heard. I asked him about the place, and ran to the hospital where her lover was. I informed his family on the road, and when I arrived, his condition was critical, and he bid farewell to the world, including it, in the hands of the doctors, who did not think and do anything for him. Everyone submits to the will of God Almighty. The girl collapsed and started screaming and raising her voice, asking the doctors to do anything for him. It was God's will window and took his trust. But the girl could not accept the order of his death, so she started screaming and collapsed and did not calm down until she put her head on his chest. Could this be the last time you're in his hands? Is it possible that she will never see him again? His sister came to tell her why he changed her. They all found out a week ago that he had a disease malicious and no chance of surviving him, so he decides to stay away from her and cause him pain so that she can forget about it faster, and after that she can go on with her life normally, and she will only remember the picture which he wanted to depict in her memory of him. As for him, he decided to die away from her so as not to cause her sorrows. Indeed, one of us will not be aware of the reality of the bitterness of death and separation from life, except when he loves with all sincerity from his heart. Destinies force him to see the one he loved dies before his eyes, and he cannot do anything for him. Destinies force him to see the one he loved dies before his eyes, and he cannot do anything for him. Conquers the soul and actually burns the heart when he finds that his beloved wanted him to be happy and smile even after his separation. Is for the bitterness of pain. It is that I watch you from afar and my heart suffocates, and I cannot and do not dare to approach you. Was the video helpful? We meet with new hope.